Hey, good evening, everyone. It's John with New York Metro Weather. Just checking in for your Friday evening update and give you the forecast here over the weekend. Quick hitting video. Looking at visible satellite imagery right now, and there's that powerful storm system, which has been sitting off the East Coast over the last couple of days. Really just has drifted back towards the coast now. It was way out east of New England and has kind of looped back, as we'll get a refresh here. It loops back towards the coast, and that has brought bands of rain and moisture and clouds and has led to these blustery winds and really crappy conditions here over the afternoon on Friday. And we expect that to continue for a few more hours as the storm system kind of meanders around before it will very, very gradually begin to move off to the north and east. And the moisture in the atmosphere will become a little bit more limited, leading to improving conditions later on Saturday. What we're going to do is take a look at the weather pattern as it stands right now across the country. And here it is. We're looking at the mid-levels of the atmosphere, so a couple thousand feet above our heads, several thousand feet actually. And we're looking at anomalies of those heights. So what that means is where are the heights higher and lower than normal? And you can see this big trough off the East Coast here, these very low heights. That's where our storm system is with the big nor'easter. But more importantly, what we want to focus on is up here, because this is going to be trouble for us over the next couple of weeks. And this big is called a high latitude block, this big area of red, anomalously high heights. And what that's going to do is eventually serve to deflect a lot of the jet stream and the patterns up here in Canada and the high latitudes, and block the passage of storm systems through that region and send them down towards us. So we'll get into that in a second. But anyway, for the weekend, let's talk about the weekend first because we have some good news there. The storm system, which is here off the East Coast right now, will begin to drift off to the east. And as you can see, that will allow higher than normal heights and some high pressure to build into the area from Saturday into Sunday. We'll zoom in locally, and that's some good news. Because if we back it up, here's where we are right now. You can see that storm is right off the coast, meandering off New England. But as we move into Saturday and then Sunday, higher heights, high pressure, and nicer weather. As we move into the early and even getting towards the middle part of next week, the weather really looks pretty pleasant, which will be really nice with everyone at home to be able to enjoy the weather a little bit more. Temperatures will average several degrees above normal during this time. This is from Sunday into Monday, but you can see even if you move it into next week, temperatures in the New York City area, 5 to 7 degrees above normal through Tuesday, and that's and even parts of Wednesday here on this graphic, and that's exciting. I mean, that's as we move into spring, you get temperatures above normal. It's all really good stuff. But I'm going to suggest soaking it in, and I'm going to explain why very quickly here. We'll back it up a little bit here and look again at North America. So what's happening while we're enjoying our nice weather early next week is a high latitude block is developing here up near Hudson Strait, way, way, way north in northern Canada. And what that's going to act to do is it's going to take these disturbances here, this trough, and these lower than normal heights that typically track leisurely off to the east here in Canada and then back up into the North Atlantic. It's going to deflect them to the south. And you can kind of watch that process occur right here. This trough here, because of this high latitude block blocking it, is going to shift to the south over New England. And that's trouble because what happens then is we get colder than normal air, we get unsettled conditions. You often get marine influence from the colder ocean waters, and you open the door for below normal temperatures, storminess, and really just kind of crappy spring weather, whereas we're obviously looking for the weather to be nicer. And so this high latitude block that we're seeing on ensemble guidance, model guidance here, as we move into the middle of the month, is going to cause us a little bit of an issue. And as we look at the temperature forecast, we'll take it all the way here from where we stand now, and then we'll roll it forward. You can see how the weather quickly changes. And this is bringing us towards the middle of the month here from April 8th through April 10th and 11th. The temperatures are now flipped because of that high latitude block deflecting this air down here into New England and southeast Canada. Most models agree that the temperatures will trend colder than normal as we move into the middle of April, and the potential will exist for stormy, unsettled weather as well. So that's your latest weather briefing. We'll get through this rain here today, tonight, and Saturday, and we'll enjoy a nice little stretch here in the middle of next week, and then we'll likely have to endure some more unsettled and colder than normal weather again as we move forward towards the middle of the month. So have a great weekend, everyone. It's John with New York Metro Weather. Take care.